Whoa, what's going on, guys? It's Good Smitty's here. You like that intro? I fucking love it. I love editing. Fucking not really. This is a pain in the ass for me to do. And I just think about I have severe crippling depression and I want to fucking kill myself every day. Like I've got a fucking culinary set in the kitchen and I think about taking the fucking steak knife and just shoving that in my face 5 times a fucking day. Yeah, that's a great way to start an intro. Anyway, what's going on, guys? You guys can read the fucking title. I'm doing a commentary. Oh my god, it's the end of the world, he's doing a commentary! Ah, why you gotta be a leafy clone? I just started liking you, you got so many subs, so tiny channel, you could have grown it. Hey, I don't really do this kind of thing all too much, alright? It's not the end of the world anyway. I mean, shit, like, I'm fucking, I hold so many records in free run, okay? Fucking, it could be worse. You could be in a much worse state than I'm in, alright? Because let me tell you, this story, I'm about to tell you, the being stalked by a sped story right here, I have no clue if this story is even going on. I don't know whether or not this story is honestly over with for me, or if it's actually still a present problem with me. All I know is that the kid right here that I'm about to tell you about, he's, I haven't seen him in a while. I don't know what is up with that. I don't know why this is, but I do know that this is one creepy ass tale I gotta tell you, and it's a recent one, which is why, I'm not sure if it's over or what exactly. But this, my children, is the Getting Stalked by a Special Ed Student experience. 3, 2, 1, flip. Holy shit, he's fucking editing everywhere, left and right. Oh my god, he's such a fucking commentating fucking piece of shit. Oh, he's cloning everybody. Like, no, I'm just trying to be flashy. I barely ever edit this shit. No, apparently I can actually cut comms every now and then, but like, nah, I'm doing this all in one take. So anyway, again with the story, this kid, well, we'll just call him Little Johnny Boy, alright? Little Johnny Boy, alright? Little Johnny Boy, yeah, he's an Italian man, yeah. Manja. Anyway, fucking, I'm catching species. Yeah, nah, that's not the right thing to say. Fuck it, I've offended everybody talking about this story and putting the intro and everything. I'll just be as offensive as I want. Get triggered, faggot. So, this kid has himself some problems, alright? Like, I've known him all my childhood. Alright, like, I've been living in the same neighborhood for like over a decade now. Really not that by much. It's like by a year, I'd say. 2 years, 3, 4. I don't fucking know. I'm not paying attention. I don't keep track of that shit. Anyway, I've known him ever since I moved to this neighborhood initially. This kid has himself like this Asperger's thing, and it wasn't exactly very prominent. I don't know if it was because I was a kid back then and I wouldn't have paid attention to that shit then, or what, but it just wasn't that prominent with him as a kid. We're now in high school. I'm a sophomore. He's the same age as me. We're both 15. Apparently, he's actually a freshman, and he's gotten worse with that shit. I don't know how he got worse with it. Like, I figure this shit just gets better over time. Apparently, it got worse. I don't know how. But, yeah, he's doing worse on his own. Worse off than me. Fucking kill me. Anyway, fucking getting on with the story. So, this starts off with me leaving school. Alright, it's just an everyday. It's spring out around this time. Spring just started, so it's very recent. The sun is shining, birds are chirping, and every kid's leaving from the school. And like, I'm just walking a certain way, because, I walk to and from school and everything. you don't really know that. I'm just trying to make it seem as casual as possible. When all of a sudden his family pulls up in a car and they just call out to me. Like, I obviously instinctively look out to see who's calling to me, and I see it's his kid sitting in the car with his family, and they're offering me for a ride. Like, yo, I don't want to fucking walk this distance. I mean, I gotta walk like 4 miles altogether to get to and from school. It's really 2 miles, going one way or the other way. But still, it takes a long ass time, and it takes out a lot of fucking energy, which I don't have a lot of being a high school student, so I'm gonna take this ride. Oh boy, did I make a big fucking mistake. Because, um, this kid's family really just screamed to me that they are suffering. Their child, their little baby boy is suffering. They have been just fucking doing shit, alright? Because of this kid. Because, again, he's gotten worse. He's got, like, sensory issues now. Again, with the Asperger's thing, Asperger's, you can't really understand social cues. Alright, by social cues, I understand this stuff, working around speds a lot. I know this kind of stuff. That's another story for another time. In fact, hit the fucking like button if you honestly want to hear how I was a sped at one point. I was never actually a sped, but for a time, in middle school, aka hell, I fucking see here's the middle school right here. So fucking I will tell you the story of how I was a fucking sped. Not really, but yeah, everyone recognized me as a sped and I was fucking miserable then. It's a hilarious story. Make sure to hit that fucking like button. But with this guy. So this guy, his family is so desperate to actually have me be friends with him. It's actually really sad. Like, the mom is just like, hey, you should actually hang out more with my son. And I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe. No, you should totally hang out with him. He's a good boy. Yeah, again, I might think about it overnight. I don't know. But, like, yeah, you should totally do it. Like, bitch, I don't fucking want to do it. I obviously didn't say that in front of her, but I wanted to fucking say that in front of her. But yeah, she was not the one driving. It was actually her husband. But like, yeah, fucking with this kid. Right after that day happened, the next day, we're sitting at lunch, right? He's got the same lunch period as I do. And I'm sitting with my friends, right? I don't recognize that he's actually behind me because at one point during the lunch period, he just comes up to me and just stands right behind me for a good half a minute. And like, what the fuck? Like, you want to greet somebody, you say hi to them. You don't stand up and stand next to them and then get real close to them like this. And then just just fucking work. So, my friends eventually pointed this out to me, and I swear to God, he just sounds like this. And he says this to me. Hey, how you doing, Smitty? Like fucking that! He's got the deepest fucking voice ever. He sounds like the boxer on fucking Shadows of Evil, okay? He's got a deep ass fucking voice. Like, my voice is higher than this guy's fucking voice. I don't even get it. But anyway, that's how he sounds. I'm gonna try and do his voice as much as possible, but like, I say, hey, how you doing? And he's like, my parents said that I should hang out with you more. And I'm like, okay, why don't you sit down with me and my friends and you'll get to know them. And he's like, no, I'm actually good. Okay, so let me get this straight. You don't, or no, I'm really trying to get this straight. You want to hang out with me because your parents are enforcing this on you. But for whatever reason, when I offer you to sit next to me, you don't want to. And you don't want to hang out with my friends and maybe get more friends. Like, yeah, I just don't understand how the fuck that makes any sense. Come on. But yeah, that's the problems with being a sped. You just don't understand this. You don't understand this shit. And his fucking Asperger's getting in the way and everything. Ah, yeah. So, with this, he just leaves. Like, he just came up to me. He says all this, and then he's like taking off. And it's weird, and my friends are freaked out by it, and I'm freaked out by it, because I don't want to be friends with the sped kid and relive fucking middle school, which I will tell about if you hit that fucking like. Smash that like, fam. Anyway, fucking. So for the next couple of days, like, I have a routine where, like, after school, I hang out in the front of the school with my friends, and we just gather around. I would just see him in the crowd as everyone's leaving, and he'll just stand, like, it's kind of like a gardeny looking area, the way the school looks, and he'll just stand almost in the garden, like on top of the garden, and just look at us through the crowd, and then just look at me. And, like, this is the worst that's ever happened whenever he was doing this, just stalking me like this and shit. He's actually gone up to me, did the same thing he did that lunch day. It was like, you know, just fucking absent-minded, no warning whatsoever. He's just standing right behind me and shit. And then I turn around and I see him. It's like, hey. And then I pretend not to recognize him because, you know, he's fucking awkward. I don't want to be around him. So, this managed to stop only a week or so ago, a couple of weeks ago. I never really, like, turned this in to, like, authorities or reported it to school staff or anything, because really, it's a sped kid. What are you gonna do about it? How are you gonna fix the sped kid from doing his sped thing? He just needs to figure it out on his own. But, yeah, he just stopped at some point. And that was pretty much when I figured, okay, it's over. Let's just go ahead and resume with our normal life. And that's what I did. And now there's no problem. So all's good. So, in conclusion with today, don't befriend special ed students in your childhood, because if you do, they'll come back in high school and they will stalk you. And they will try and fuck up your whole social life and conformity and shit. And that's not something you fucking want. With that said, if you manage to actually smash that like, not only will you get the extra story of how I was a sped experience, fucking story, but you will also manage to get, like, this is your lucky fucking day. You're not only gonna get a new story, but you will also get $60 trillion, alright? That's the whole debt of the fucking US, probably. Maybe more, if not less. But yeah, you will get that. Anyways, being serious, thanks a lot for the support. We just hit 20 subs. That's pretty awesome. I never thought I could honestly make some shit. I really hope that half of them aren't fucking bots or some shit. But yeah, thanks for sticking with this fucking retard. Or, like, hitting, like, subscribe by accident. Because it really helps my channel out. Not really. I do this shit for fun. But yeah, like, dislike, fucking report, rape my butthole, I don't give a shit. Yeah, that's the whole video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.